All right. So, hi everybody. Um, I am gonna be talking to you about for those of you that are like, well, I want to be able. I don't know. I don't have a nonprofit, to be able to um, do my stuff. So we don't want that to be a problem. So what we decided to do. This is this is messed up because I can't go back to my tab. It just says the screen. Like what does that mean? I don't know. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, here we go. So, all right, here's Charity Navigator. Welcome everybody. My name is Watson, and I'm just going to go through and if you are somebody looking for just an easy way to be able to find a charity that's locally in your area that you can serve based on your passions and everything, let me walk you with you step by step on how to find a charity that you can serve locally. You're going to go to a organization or that's called charitynavigator.org. Now, this is one of the, you can read all about it. It's one of the most trusted sources to find out how legit your charity is. Okay. Now, remember to participate in the Live Beyond You service challenge, you have to find a charity. Okay. Charity needs to be a 501c3 organization. Just the fact, just because your nonprofit is just because your organization is nonprofit does not make it a charity. Okay, so please keep that in mind. So it needs to be a 501c3 organization. Okay. All right, so with that being said, I want to be able to kind of show you how to make it work. So you're going to go through, you can search by a charity or a cause. Okay, so let's say I wanted to search for Charity Water. I already know the organization that I want to work with and everything. This will give you what type of review that it has. This is an click button here so you can make a donation. And this will tell you a little bit about what it does. I found it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and click on it. All right, so this tells you the website. So I can like click on it literally and go to charitywater.org. And okay. So you can go through, you can learn a little bit more about the cause and what it does and everything. Why am I showing you this? Because this is the way you're going to use this to get in contact with somebody in that organization. Okay. So you can go through, if you scroll on the bottom, contact us. You're going to contact them. Okay. Telephone, here's their donation, need assistance and so forth, help desk, all that good stuff. Now, these guys are a well established organization, so they have all the resources to kind of help you with some of the stuff that you need to do. A lot of charities aren't going to be this well, a lot of charities are not going to be this well managed, but they will have their contact information. And so you would contact them, and what you're looking for is just letting them know, hi, this is my group, and we would love to serve your organization. We are looking for opportunities to serve. Is there anything tangible that we'd be able to do? Now, note where these guys are at. This is their center. But the first thing I would do is I would look to see if they have a local chapter, because some of these charities have local chapters in different states. So I would just look to see if they have a chapter or they operate in your area. If they don't operate in your area, okay, then we need to find another charity that does. And I'll show you that in just a second here. So you're going to come over here and just start contacting. You do have to do a little bit of contacting work so that you can be able to figure out who is the right person to talk to, maybe a volunteer coordinator, or if they have any upcoming events, things that you can participate in. Okay? So that's there. And the cool part is they'll you can write to them. They'll I love how they have their information right here. They really try to make it simple, and that's what we're trying to do. Simplicity is key here. Okay? Looks like they do these guys, you can go through their rating, um, all that kind of stuff. Just, these guys are, it's incredible. They hit it out of the ballpark. They're a good, reliable charity organization, okay? And they have their information's data available, so all transparency, all that kind of stuff. This is a good, reliable organization. If you go back, you could also search by charity or cause. But so let's say your organization, that's what you're gonna do. Let's say you can look up your EIN number in the year that it was formed, okay? All right here. So we need this. This is the information that we need to verify that your organization is a charity, a 501c3, okay? So that's where you get that information. Let's go back to the beginning here. All right, we're going to go to the very beginning. Let's say that you just came in here. We don't know the charity name that we want. But what we do know is we know our passion. Let's say that our passion is for sports. So our passion is for sports. It's going to give you a ton of organizations that all focus on sports. Okay? If that's your passion. Your job now is to figure out like what state and everything. Okay? So here's the cool part. It's got the state. So we're in Indiana. It's got you know, I don't really know what the beacons are and everything, but those are the different. I'm assuming they're different, like like when you get. I'm assuming that they're just uh, like little more accountability checks. Like leadership, accountability, and finance. So if you're looking for certain values and you want to make sure that they can get a beacon. Let's say you want to make sure that they have all of them, okay? And you can go through and check that. I wouldn't worry too much about it. You could go through and check and everything if you want them to have certain these qualities. Here's the rating. If they have a high rating and everything, or they're not rated yet, you can search based on their rating and everything. Okay, different causes. So if you like agriculture, religion, international relations, religion, like health, philanthropy, arts and culture. These are the different causes that you can, sports and recreation. And you can just go based on, again, find something that's close to your heart. If you love sports, serve an organization that's with sports, okay? We're going to select, just for this example, Indiana. And we're going to go ahead and, you can go through their, their charity type of thing. So, and please keep this in mind. Some of them will have a good like rating. Some of them may not be rated yet, um, and everything. So if they're not rated yet, it just means that it doesn't mean that they're not legit. Okay, it just means that they don't have their information up here, meaning that the organization doesn't have a profile up here, and these guys haven't put their charity information up here. That's it. It doesn't mean that they're not legitimate at all. That's not what it means. But it just means that these organizations like here has put up their, information, their IRS information and all that kind of stuff, so that they can get that rating. Okay, so that's your charity navigator. That's you can literally go through. It's so simple. You can go through ratings. You can go through the state. So this one, I'm like, oh, this looks pretty cool. And the cool part is you can just again click on it, and when you click on it, sometimes they'll give you the URL, sometimes not. But what you can do is you can contact them via their phone number, and then you could do also copy this, and then remember you'll need this number here, okay? And then you can also just go through and just do a quick um you could do a really quick you could do a really quick um Google search for them, and just make sure that they're the right one. So you would match that information with their um sorry, you would match that information X out of this real quick. Okay, you would match that information with this, just to make sure that um their information is correct. Like there's some cohesiveness going on here. Okay? So that's how it goes. We call that the charity navigator. Just not everybody's familiarized with it. And we were gonna go through, like, you select a list of them and everything, but we decided to just do this video because there's an organization that already does that, that helps people find charity causes based on their passions and stuff. So it's like, there's no point on us reinventing the wheel and doing a bunch of all that kind of stuff. Um, and you can like organize it by state and everything. My main point being is that there's no reason why you can't participate in this and find a charity to serve that's in your local area. This is Bloomington. Let's say I am not there. Okay, no problem. Just let's go back. And what we're going to do is we're just going to have to pick a different charity that's close to us. You know what I'm saying? So we would have to look at, this is Indianapolis, Indiana. That's close to us. So we click on it. URL is not available, but I have an address. And what I can do is maybe I can do Sports Indiana. And then what I can do is I can come over here and just do a quick Google search on it, see if I can find it. And I can just put probably nonprofit. Sometimes what you can also do is you can put the EIN number with it as well. Okay. And then one of the things that some of these guys will put in all their information up here for their 990. And so you can see, like, just for transparency, that's a really cool thing to do for transparency purposes. Um, just to make sure. Let me see if they, and again, I know it's a little bit inconvenient because you have to do a little bit of homework of looking up their information, making sure everything's legit. Um, so this one promotes sports tourism and economic development. And this is where it's at right here. So you could probably, I'm surprised that they don't have a phone number somewhere where we can contact them. So what we could do in those cases that it doesn't have um, a place, what we could do is we're simply going to um, go see if we can find its website, Sports Indiana. nonprofit. And what you're doing is, I'm just going through, once you've done this on the website. So it looks like it's the same thing, because they were saying, uh, sporting events that drive economic vitality, facilitate, with community pride, all that kind of stuff. And the cool part that we have to do is too, we have to do this all the time, because we have to look for nonprofits that it'd be really cool to add in our, for a podcast. And so what you would do is, if you're in, West Washington Street and everything right here, you could write to them, or you could do, call this phone number and say, hey, I'd like to volunteer. And there's right here, for example, there's some volunteer opportunities here. So you can register, to volunteer, and everything, and they will be communicated via your email address right there. So it's very easy to get involved. It's not very hard at all. And if your passion is for sports, this is a great nonprofit, and you happen to be in Indiana, this is what a wonderful opportunity to volunteer and get involved with something that you love and that's close to your heart, and volunteering and everything. That's how you win. You can help win funds for this nonprofit. And again, it's a charity organization. It's got an EIN number with, and it is a charity. So this would count as part of that, okay? And here's your EIN number, and so forth, and who's in charge of that. So my main point, what I'm trying to show you through this video, is that it's very easy using Charity Navigator to find a charity that's close to your heart and begin serving them. And you can learn a little bit about Charity Navigator, and tools and resources available here, just to make sure, like it says, Charity Navigator is a research tool for anyone looking to make a difference. So that's the idea here. We're trying to cut out all the excuses of why we aren't able to serve, and why we're just trying to simplify the process for you and make it easier for you to serve, and not make it be like this grueling process. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't do this because there's so many barriers. So the Charity Navigator is in hopes to help you be able to find a local charity in your area to serve. Okay? And this is available for everybody. It doesn't matter where you're at. You can get on charitynavigator.org, and it's tracked down, um, some different things. And the cool part about is you're looking for a place to give and everything. It tells you. It tells you what's going on, what are the latest crisis that's going on, and ways to serve and to be part of what's happening. So there's animal charities, there's highly rated charities that you can be part of, charities rated highly by their participants, all that kind of stuff. So again, I hope you guys find this to be, an absolute blessing. I know we do it. We find connections to a lot of different charity organizations that are close to here, simply by coming in here um, and finding phone numbers, and finding websites, and saying, wow, this organization is awesome, can we contact them and have them be part of our podcast? So we use this for multiple reasons. That's why we highly recommend it. They're a charity themselves, so it's just a great resource tool for you to be able to do a wonderful job, and you can follow them um, and everything. So really cool. I hope you find this to be meaningful. Um, this is just like I said, just a great way to definitely um, get involved and just have the whole process streamlined for you, with especially with the research that you want to do. It's not a whole lot. You come in here, and just to summarize, you come over here, you type in either you know your charity or you don't know it, but there's a cause. So let's say if you wanted to do, I don't know, I'll just type in Haiti, okay? And so there is some really cool, things that would pop up. And let's say that you wanted to do your what state that you're in now. We're looking for an organization. So Indiana is showing that there's 39 organizations that at least are involved with Haiti. And so what we can do, which is um, incredible, I can just go through and Mission Haiti Medical, Haitian Christian Outreach, and everything. Real Hope for Haiti, which is Noblesville. Oh man, that's awesome. Real Hope for Haiti was what helped my wife Madison get adopted, and so there's Noblesville, Indiana, is where they're based, and then so forth. PAC Haiti, Haitian American Friendship Foundation, Lafayette has that. Rebuilding Haiti, Avenue of Haiti, Jesus in Haiti Ministries, Haitian Support Ministries, Hoosiers Helping Haiti, okay, Hearts for Haiti, Dignity for Haiti, okay. Like I said, it goes on. I just have to find a local organization. And when I click one of these, they may not have all their information here, but there's an address here. So, and I can go through. I know you got to do a little bit of a research, but it's not that hard to even write to the place that goes and contact them. It's not hard. The next thing is, let's just do a Google search, joyforhaiti.com. So, um, live in joy, why we exist. Man, I wish I had known about this a long time ago, because I would have definitely, when we were trying to help Haiti, we were in Indiana. It'd be really cool to team up with 13 or 14 organizations here, and learn more. See, there's a phone number. Um, and look at that. So, all that kind of stuff. So, Joy for Haiti. This is incredible. So, they'll tell you different ways. There's prayer and financial support. Let's say, oh, I'd like to volunteer. And sometimes they don't tell you right away. Some of them will just ask for a donation. But what you could do is, giving is a way to do it. A lot of them just says, hey, just give. However, when you contact them and just say, hey, we are part of, we're doing a challenge, and we would love to represent your organization. We checked out your website. We really like what you guys are about trying to do. And so what I will do, how about this too? I will also make it easier by having a pre-written letter that you can send to nonprofits, and you can send it via email, via it's a package. It's a little package that you could send, and there's an email, there's a letter, um, and there's you could contact them, social media contact. All it does, it just says, "Hi, my name is blank, um, and I'm participating in the Live Beyond You service challenge." We're The challenge is basically for us to help raise funds for our favorite charity. We thought of you, and we wanted to be able to look for a tangible way that we can serve. We have a group of 3+ people, and we are contacting you to see if there's anything tangible that we could do for your organization, and be able to document the work that you guys are doing and share the impact. This will be entered into a raffle, and you can tell them, it's going to explain it. This will be entered into a raffle at the end of the quarter. And if your organization is selected, you'll be able to win. You'll be contacted via Beyond Me Initiative to, to win part of the $1 million, or however much money that was raised through the project and everything. We want to represent your organization. So by allowing us to volunteer with you, we not only hope to be able to serve you and make an impact through the work that we're doing, but we also would like to enter you into the raffle giveaway, to help you raise some funds for your cause. Is this doable? Is this something that you would be interested in allowing us to come and learn a little bit about your organization and serve with you for a few hours? Or please let me know. My contact information is XYZ, and we are looking forward to hearing back from you. Thank you, or sincerely, and then your name. So it's just a quick letter that once you have found an organization, that you can quickly send it to them. You could use our template, or you could just use your own thing. But it's a little bit of a packet. Like, when you're ready to do it, there's a PDF letter that you could use. There's also an email template that you could use, and then there's a social media template, and then there's a phone script as well, because you can either call them, you can email them, you can write a letter to them. Okay, you can, and then there's a short little PowerPoint presentation if you wanted to visit and meet with them and present to them what the Live Beyond You service challenge is. What we're trying to do is we're creating we're breaking down the barriers so that you can easily do this challenge. Let people know about it, and yes, you can easily do the challenge needing to um, without needing having any barriers, or why, and without having to put in so much effort, to make all the contacts. We've already done all that for you, so that you don't have to, like, worry about doing all that stuff. Or, how am I supposed to present this? And so we've already got, like, extra pamphlets out there that you can pass out to people if you want to spread the news and everything, and be kind of part of our brand ambassadors, and looking at different organizations, and everything. So yeah, so that's it. So, using Charity Navigator, that's how we didn't know anything about, like, we were in Indiana, but we don't know anything about Joy for Haiti and charities and stuff. So that's how we kind of start building a database of people, and we start contacting and building contacts that way, so that we can begin to figure out how we can help, you know, volunteer and raise funds for these organizations. That's how we do it, y'all. That's the secret. So I hope that you find this helpful. I know it's a bit long, but I hope that this was a very helpful tool for you to use, and that you can freely download one of our uh, packages, so that you can connect with these charities after you've gone through the charity navigator system. and watch this video, like we have been, promoting here. So there's lots of resources here available. You just have to have a heart for service and get out there and do it as well. So, all right, guys, take care. All right, so now I got to figure out. Mm-mm.